All right, what's going on, everybody? Gave you Card Stacks here. I had a very busy weekend of sales. I've probably listed about 100 cards in total over the last week. Been doing like every other day, just grinding them out when I have some downtime. It's been really good. We're gonna run through all the sales, see what's sold. I think this was about close to 400-ish. Some big items in here and there. So let's talk about it and let's review. Let's see how much we're gonna make. Kobe Bryant, number to 100, unlicensed, Sage, whatever. One thing going forward, not particularly with Kobe Bryant because he does not have any cards in Leaf, but Sage coming out earlier than Leaf makes me a little nervous just because there were guys who are in both products, and I'd rather have, aside from the number to 100, the hand numbered stuff, Sage has like black, silver, and red parallels. Pretty meh. The hobby boxes do make sense, like 120 bucks, and you get 12 autos, maybe more. Something ridiculous. Something to think about, but Kobe Bryant, you can pick these up, the number to 100 for about $3. I think this one sold for $7. Am I making much after fees? Probably not, but clearing out some inventory. I do like Kobe Bryant. He is really, really fun to watch as a corner. People are going to be watching Kansas. He's kind of, I don't know, he's just fun to watch. He's just really fast, twitchy, sticky, all sorts of things that you want to see out of your corner. These sold as a pair. I've been getting a ton of offers lately. I'm back in the favor of the algorithm and the eBay gods because I've been posting and listing and selling, I suppose. I probably have like 10 offers sitting right now. I got a message about these cards while I was out of town, and I just forgot. I was super busy while I was out. I think they wanted the pair for 50. I think I had this for like 20 and this for 40. I just forgot. And then on Saturday when I was back home, I sent a 10% offer. I had like 116 items being watched. I just sent a general 10%. I think that's where a lot of this sold. I think that's where that sold. I started sending out individual offers, and then I was like, this is going to take forever. I'm just going to send 10% off. So then that person had accepted. So I think this was like 18 and it dropped to 16 or so. Now it's 36. Don't love selling the Caden Sexton right now. Secondary color match, not bad. What is the number 2? To 5. I probably picked this up for under 20 bucks. Caden Sexton's prices, along with like Jackson Dart and I'd say Kyron Drones, all their updated autos and just autos in general, going to the moon right now. Sexton, I think I'm going pretty heavy on. Just with that offense, the more I look into it, their schedule, they're going to be the most talented in the CUSA. I parlayed last night Liberty and App State conference winners. It was like plus 400. Not bad. Those are the only two conference teams that I believe in to win their conference. So Quentin Cooley, 1,400-yard rusher. We'll see what he does this year. I think he was at Wake Forest before, like 200 yards and like 400. So yeah, that was those. All right, Mason Taylor, just a base auto. I feel like I got this from like Quick Consign or DC Sports for a pretty cheap price, like probably under $3. Sold this one for $7. I just picked up a Mason Taylor Sapphire auto, orange, to 25 for 25 bucks. Probably a little less because I got a little bulk deal there. So I felt letting go of this, and I've got a lot of gold autos. I've got gold, yellow, all sorts. I think he was like the top fantasy projection tight end for the SEC. I'm trying to think. Ole Miss has a pretty good tight end who I think people are high on. Who else has a good tight end? I'm trying to think. I guess Georgia. You can go Delp or Jurasic. I'm not a Delp guy. Nonetheless, $7. Just wanted to move on from it, make $1 or $2. I'm fine with that. Malik Neighbors, not my best prospect play, I guess. His Sapphires were creeping up to the 15-ish range, so I was buying them about $4 to $6, $7. They didn't really sell super well. I don't know if the Giants just weren't a great spot. I watched the first 2 episodes of Hard Knocks. I haven't seen too much of Neighbors. They did like the pre-draft interviews. Maybe they talk about him more. I think we're probably a couple episodes behind here, but this one I think sold for 7 or 8. Just moving on, getting rid of a card. Get those funds. If I break even or lose $1 or whatever, I get my money back, and that's that. So That's my thought there. Rob Gronkowski, select gold, die cut to 10. I did hold this out for grading just because the surface looked good, but just I know with die cuts, edges are pretty sketchy. I got this for like $10 shipped. Just a really bad listing. It was like Gronkowski football card, gold. I don't know. It popped up in my saved search notification. I bought it immediately. Didn't ship for like a week, and then it finally went through. I think I paid like $15. I had it listed for $50. I think I sent a 10% offer, so ending up at like 44-ish. Or maybe I sent the personal offer out, and then that's when I, like, you know what? Everyone's getting 10% off. So I'll probably make 25-ish bucks on this. Not bad. Gold, Gronk, select. Not my favorite product, but just thought it was cheap enough. You know, why wouldn't I do that? I'm not an NFL collector. I don't care about U of A guys once they go to the league, to be honest. It's really just, I want them in uniform in U of A college uni. Cam Rising. I picked up 2 of these. I had 2 of them at one point, and I was picking them up for 40, 50 bucks. Just thought that was super cheap. Somewhat of a color, definitely a color match secondary for Utah here. Black Sapphire, beautiful card. I had it for 120. I think I had previously sold one for 100. I think I sent, or maybe 110. Sent a 10% offer. It sold for like 104. I was happy with that. Again, I paid about 50 bucks all in for both of them. And I think I've sold them both for 100. So doubled my money there, made, 100 bucks on the Cam Rising autos. I go back and forth on Big 12. I've talked about it a lot. I'm kind of slipping on Utah. I feel like they're not the same team that they just their talent, their overall floor of talent is not where it has been. Love Cam Rising, love Bryant. I think they've got a decent running back coming up. They lost Jackson to, where did he go? Ole Miss? No. Where did he go? Arkansas. He went to Arkansas. So we'll see what happens, but I don't know. Just wanted to get out of a little bit of Cam Rising or the higher end. I'll take my money. If I'm going to double up, I might as well do that. Desmond Ridder, I got this on DC Sports for like $1.04. Just a variation. Cincinnati, they've been producing a lot of dudes. Sauce, Jerome Ford, a couple receivers. They've got Corey Kiner is still here. You look at who they had. Who was their coach that went to Wisconsin? Not a huge fan of him. Not Satterfield. He's there now. My goodness, who is Wisconsin? Luke Fickell. He sent some dudes to the league. So Desmond Ridder now in Arizona, second string, I imagine, over Clayton Tune behind Kyler Murray. I just saw Kyler Murray's 100%. I didn't know there was doubt behind that. But this one sold, I think, for $7. I got it for $1, so I'll take it. Cool card if you are a Cincinnati collector. Lack of licensing there from first-year Bowman, but cool card if you like that. I would definitely buy that of an Arizona guy and try to grade it or something. Anthony Richardson, this was a crazy scoop on DC Sports. I think I won this for like 10 or 12 bucks when I was going to list, and I just thought, you know what, Anthony Richardson's super hot. People love him. They're pumping him right now, and hopefully dump him before the season because he's not going to make it, in my opinion. I like the green Bowman University on Florida. I just like the green gator kind of color match. They just look cool. Shimmer, not my favorite, not super popular. The true color is always going to sell more than the shimmer, but some people are like, oh, I'm a sucker for the shimmer. I get it to an extent for sure. Cool shine there, I guess. I got this for like 10 or 12 bucks. When I went to go price it, I'd seen 2 copies. One, like a PSA 9, I think did like 40, and then a raw copy did 30, or 40 and 50. I think 30 and 40, because then I priced mine at 35. I was getting offers at 25, 27. Someone was like, if it was centered better, which, I don't know, maybe it was just my photo. I feel like that's pretty decent. Nonetheless, they were like, oh, if it was centered better, I'd pay more. I just ignored it, and then someone came up and bought it full price. That's usually how it works out when you get a lot of watchers. I think I had quite a few. When you get a lot of offers as well, I kind of feel good about my price if I'm getting consistent offers. Or maybe that means that's where the market is. I don't know, but typically I'm like, all right, there's interest in this card. People are just trying to get a deal. I feel like that's how people are on the internet. The person who really wants it is going to come up and get it. And I think this was the only one on the internet. So that was in my favor. So 35 bucks, I think I paid 10, so making about 20 on that one. And then last one here, Alexander Sarr. I graded this myself. I picked up like a ton of these base cards on like Sport Lots and buy sports cards for like 50 cents, $1 at most. Graded it for, we'll say 18 bucks or so. I sold it for $34 shipped after fees and all that. Could I have priced this higher? Yeah, I probably could have priced it at 35, maybe even 40, but I have way too much Alexander Sarr. He has not been doing well, or did not do well in Summer League. So you know what? I'll take my small profit. I'll take my $5, $6. No, probably more. Probably like $7 in profit here. I do have another 10. It's another like variation of this photo. I think I got a 9 refractor. I've got a ton of autos, so I'm like, you know what? I'll take my money now. Worst thing comes to worst. All right, I'm not taking much of a profit here, but I've got so much other stuff that if stuff does climb, I'm not missing out. So I'm gonna lock in my profit now and just go for it. So, PSA 10 of a pre-rookie card, at least has the rookie logo there. Alexander Sarr, he's with the Wizards. I think he was with the Wizards. So just decided to lock that in. So that was 30, 35, 65. We'll go 72. I'm not good at this. 180 or like 108, I think. So we'll do that. We'll be generous there in 220. This was, let's say 15, 235. This was about 55, so 290. Did I say it was 400 or maybe I'm not doing math right? I don't know. I'll hopefully put up a screenshot if I remember when I do my shipping labels. I'm gonna ship these all out. If you learned something, drop a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you enjoyed. Do the same as well. That's it for me. Good mail day, or good outgoing mail day, good sales. Gonna be continuing to post. I think I have to list a little behind the scenes here. I think I have to list all this stuff. So once I list all this stuff, then I will really start being in business. I'm trying to sell a lot. I'm prepping another submission to ComC as well. I must have put that away. They're offering 30% off select submissions, so why not? So, all right, enough yapping. Appreciate you all. Peace.